Let's talk about the product images on your actual website. So once they've clicked on your ad, you still have to do the work of selling them on your website. And that product page is so powerful. Product images, number one rule should be no stock images. No stock images. I'm just going to say it louder for the people in the back. No stock images. This means if you did not take the picture yourself, it should not go on your website. Let me repeat. If you did not take the picture yourself, it should not be on your website. I know the vendors provide amazing pictures. Sometimes you're using a drop shipper and they do such an incredible job providing images for you to use. However, those are all still stock images. We want to make sure we're getting away from that. Number one, they don't convert. Number two, it is not your personality and face in the brand. You are a small business and you want to make sure you lead with that. And if you're using a stock image, you are not the only person selling that item. That is the same image that other people have access to. And you really want to make sure you're differentiating yourself by not using those stock images. Same thing, we want to minimize plain backgrounds. And you want to make sure you're showing off all different angles of the product in the product page. Let's take a look. So no stock images. This is a pair of shoes. I want to show you the first picture on the left is the stock image. It's not terrible. It does show you what the shoe looks like and you can see the detail. However, it's really hard to envision that shoe on your foot in that image. And so what our retailer has done in the middle is she has shown top down what it looks like, given you some dimension with the rug in the background, and she's holding it up close so you can see the full detail of the shoe. This style for shoes is always a slam dunk for your product images. On the third, now you're getting another representation of the shoe, but you can kind of envision yourself wearing these and what it's going to look like when you style them. Even though we can't see a full outfit, we can see, okay, this is how it's going to look with jeans. I can kind of envision myself wearing those, and it really is going to help you sell these better to your customers. Ditch the plain backgrounds. So this is one of our clients, so amazing. And one of her ads was sort of dipping and I started to poke around in her website and I was like, what's going on? And I noticed that she had changed all her backgrounds to this plain background. And I was like, can we modify that, please? So she had mentioned that TikTok requires the plain backgrounds, which is fine. I said, we need to add a little bit of dimension. So this is the same retailer. She had switched it up. Again, it's still plain and polished, but we're getting that dimension with the rug. You've got a little bit of a chair here, pop of color, and then that plant. We love a plant in the background. It just gives you, again, pop of color and dimension. Okay, different angles. So this is something people definitely forget about. We are not just buying the front of an item. So you want to make sure, even if you think it is intuitive, to show the back. So this is a pair of jeans. We can see the front, we see the side, and we see the back. We want to know, what does the detail on the back look like? And again, even if it's intuitive, like if it's a sweatshirt or something, we want to make sure you're just showing that. It takes no extra time to show those other angles. And whoops. Uh-oh. One thing I meant to point out here is that you can see it is still plain-ish, but we've got that dimension and that character in the picture of the textured wall. This is something I think is just right outside in their warehouse, so they're not overthinking it. I think they do use a professional camera, but you can definitely do the same exact thing with an iPhone.